Money's moving to me. I'm a millionaire. Money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Hey, what is going on, beautiful people? Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope that you are enjoying your day thus far. If not, it's about to get that much better. If you are watching me live, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from this great afternoon. And I don't plan being before you long at all, but I have something to get off my chest. Amen. So this may be a rant. So you have your disclaimer out there if you choose to watch this video. I just have to say what I got to say, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and start off with my intro as I always do. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books that were on the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of legendary Les Brown, a forex trader and investor. And I empower my tribes with their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer. My faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome. Now listen, y'all. A lot of what happens in life is dictated on the information that you have and the information that you choose to apply, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent. And unfortunately, the overwhelming majority of the world has been indoctrinated with truths that are not really true, with information that will not get them to the desired goal in life, yet and still most people listen to that information because it's what they've known, what they've seen, and just a lack of real awareness. Okay, Sharita, where is this coming from? Let me share with you. I was scrolling through my Facebook page, and while I was on there, an ad from a very successful stock trader happened to come through my timeline. And while I was on there, I decided to look at the actual comment section. Hello. And so while I was looking at the comment section, over 90% of the people that were commenting on this person's post were talking about how it's fake, how he's stealing the people's money. They were talking about how he rented the car that he was talking about. Everything but he is a child of God was pretty much going through that comment section. And as I was watching, I'm thinking to myself, this is so sad because all of the people that are commenting negative things and commenting all of the doubt are the people that actually need to be learning from this gentleman as opposed to talking about what they think is actually true. It's amazing to me how there are so many people who choose to operate out of their own insecurities, their lack of knowledge, which is really ignorance, and they go on to spew wrong information as opposed to listening to see what they can learn. If you are not willing to learn something new, if you're not willing to actually listen to people who have your answer, but yet you want to target them, you're going to remain in the same place that you're currently in. So if the information that you currently have is giving you the results that you currently have, why would you not listen to someone who seems as if they're living a life? Before you even go to say what's not true, have you experienced their course? Have you tried any of the techniques that they shared with you? Hey, Queen, it's good to see you. If you have not done any of the above, how dare you go on to talk about something as if you know the facts? I've had many people, listen, I've been on the internet for well over a decade. I've had many people say crazy things about me, what I did, and different things that I've done, things that I've shared, and yet they've never experienced any of the things that I shared. Yet and still, the people that have actually worked with me and done all that I've taught them have gotten results. But there you go with the peanut gallery who has no results talking about how something is not real. See, if I'm honest with you all, this was the very reason why about almost 5 years ago, I started trading. I started trading Forex because I did not want to deal with people. I was like, I'm done with y'all, okay? I was like Noah, not Noah. I was like Jonah on the ark. God, these people ain't listening. They want to do their own thing. I'm out, deuces. Let them live in misery. That was me. Let me learn a skill set where I don't have to deal with people. But then I had to like kind of come back to dealing with people because it's the call of my life. So I said, okay, fine. But I want to ask you today, who are you listening to? What information are you listening to? A lot of people spend all of their time being impacted by propaganda, listening to a whole bunch of fear-based content, and they wonder why they're afraid to leave their house. They're afraid to do anything different. They're afraid of everything because all you've been doing is allowing the downloads of negativity and your own past experiences or the experience of other people to determine whether you move forward in life with new ideas, new experiences that could change your life. See, I'm grateful that I'm one of those people that I'll test it out. You know, the Bible talks about test the spirit by spirit. Now I'm very discerning and prophetic, so most of the time I know if you're fake or not. But I'm not going to sit here and totally cancel something out because I've never experienced it, because I haven't been exposed to it. This is exactly why exposure is very imperative if you want an elevated lifestyle. In order for you to know that you can live a life where you can travel, where you can live a life where you don't have to clock in, where you can live a life and wake up when you want to wake up and live on an island, you have to be exposed to people who are actually doing that to know that it's possible, not only possible, but also possible for you. Until I started seeing people live a lifestyle that they created, I didn't know it was possible for me. I was only privy to what I had been taught, which was everyone in my family becomes a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse. That's what we do. I didn't know that I could create my own life and be an entrepreneur and live life by design, have internet access, and be free. I didn't know that. But if I was listening to everybody else, telling you how that's not going to work, telling you how that makes no sense, telling you how they're just scammers, everything's a scam, 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 scam. If I was listening to those people, guess what? I would not have been able to create the life that I live now. So you have to actually challenge your thoughts, challenge what you have been taught, and find out if it's real. Same goes with spirituality. It goes for every area of your life. Are you challenging what you have been taught? Or are you just going with what everybody else tells you? Because I can promise you this, if you have a closed mind, you will never be able to fully experience life at its greatest potential. It's just impossible. You have to be willing to take risk, even if that means seeming like losing money sometimes. If that means like seeming like you're losing relationships. The truth is, we don't lose anything. Nothing is lost in the kingdom. It might be reincarnated into something else, but everything's a seed sown. And if I have the proper perspective, I'll be able to realize that, you know what, that's a seed sown. I learned from that. It has to come back and circulate. If that's not your understanding, if that's not your perception in life, you're going to miss out. But don't be so indoctrinated with fear that you stay where you are when there's a whole new world available to you. My friends and family oftentimes laugh at me and say things like, Sharita's in her own world. Because I really am, y'all. I legit am in my own world. I had a friend of mine who was in a totally different state tell me about some of the restrictions that are happening in New York. And I don't even know it. I live in New York. And I didn't even know the stuff was going on. Why? Because I tune it all out. I tune it out. Now, of course, you have a level of responsibility for certain things, but I'm not in here watching CNN and all the things all day, every day, trying to infiltrate my mind and my spirit. I don't do that. Because what happens is you start moving based off of that information, and you miss the whole download that God gave you. You miss your assignment that you should be doing right now. You miss what you're supposed to be doing because you're listening to everything else, and now you're moving out of scarcity. You're moving out of lack. You're moving out of fear. When you were created to be free, where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. You were called to live a life of abundance, to live life, have it more abundantly. That was what was promised to you. But you'll never experience that if you don't want to receive it. Right, Nana? You won't. And people listen to people that don't have their results. I'll never understand that. You're listening to, girl, I wouldn't do that if I was you, because, honey, I heard so-and-so did it, and last time this happened to her. You better save your money. You better stop talking to them people. You're listening to somebody that's in the same boat or sometimes even worse than you are. How in the world are they going to tell you how to go and get what you actually want? See, we have logic and common sense that isn't so common when we want to. But if we're waiting for reasons and or excuses to not do something, then we want to listen to the peanut gallery. What? Where they do that at? And see, this is the exact reason why you see certain people hang out with certain people. Certain people that have a certain net worth hang out with people that have similar net worths. Why? Because they think a certain way. It has been scientifically documented that the people that you hang around, your brain waves can mirror theirs. So it's not just the saying that birds of a feather flock together. It's scientifically proven that your brain waves are going to start to mirror the people that you actually hang around. So all that low vibrational conversations that you have, people just sitting around a corner and just talking about the same thing, doing nothing, because their brain waves are literally the same. So right now, where you are in your life, you have to ask yourself, who am I listening to? Who am I listening to? And are they giving me information that can actually create in me the lifestyle that I desire? Are they giving me real tools that I can apply right now and see results? Or are they giving me things to make me feel comfortable and based off of the lack of information they actually have? I mean, I've had people tell me straight up, like, come for me and tell me that I should be convicted about certain things based off of their own opinion. So I'm like, wait, if you're coming this strong, you had to have tried this, right? you have to have receipts. I mean, by sure, you must have tried these products. You must have taken this course. Surely you had a bad experience, and this is where this is coming from. Oh, wait, no. You just feel like it's off. And so now you're coming at me. What? Listen, I'm trying to tell you, if you listen to the wrong people and you follow the advice that they give you, it will ruin your life. However, if you listen to the advice of people who are proven to have garnered success in their lives and in the lives of other people, who are giving you true sound counsel, your life will become amazing. But you got to guard that ear gate. That ear gate is everything, because when it goes through your ear gate, now it goes to your heart. And out of the heart, what flows the issues of life. So you need to figure out, what conversations do I need to be entertaining? What conversations should I be cutting off immediately? Like, I'll be quick to rebuke somebody if you try to come speak some crazy stuff in my life. I don't care who you are. Because I'm not going to allow you to come into my soil and plant your seeds that I do not want to harvest. Some of y'all need to get bold and do that. And stop letting people think they can come and speak over your life. What? No. So this afternoon, this morning, this evening, depending on where you are in the world and when you're watching this video, I hope you make it your business to get the right counsel and stop being such a skeptic about everything. Successful people are willing to take risk. They're willing to also adhere to new information. And they're willing to get people around them that have the information that they desire, especially when they don't know something on their own. They surround themselves with their answer. Are you surrounding yourself with your answer? I had to tell somebody the other day, listen, you can follow what I'm telling you. You could be coachable and you get results like this. Or you can continue doing what you're doing and be where you are. Either way, I'm not gonna force you. I'm not gonna keep reminding you. I'm not gonna keep going. I'm just gonna let you do what you. I'm gonna put the table before you and see what you choose. Other than that, I wash my hands. Stop being a skeptic. Stop moving in fear. Stop being paralyzed by your past experiences of things that didn't go right, and move forward with great enthusiasm, move forward with greater belief, and believe that you can actually do what your heart's desire is. And stop listening to the naysayers because it's crowded at the bottom. Nobody wants to stay there. It's crowded at the bottom. Do you understand that 1% of the world rules everything? The 1% are ruling the wealthy 1%. 1%, y'all. One. Don't be like the 99. Be like that one and change your life. With that being said, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope that what I've shared with you has gone on good ground and you actually apply what was shared. And if you'd like to work with me personally and find out how I can help you change your life, as I've done for many people, including myself, get in my inbox. I'll show you how. If you're watching from YouTube, you can email sharitaleon@gmail.com or find me on Facebook and I'll assist you there as well. Thank you for watching. Until next time, only believe until the end and go get your life because I'm getting mine, honey. Be blessed.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it. I'm a millionaire.
Get your money. Get your money.